which is certainly some good news, at least at this point in time. But it just shows you, again, that's impacting Arkansas, killed several people there over the weekend, and now the same storm system is over the Magnolia State, and it's causing problems in different parts of the state, not just here in central Mississippi, but in the far reaches of northeastern Mississippi as well. This, again, tornado damage from around the Tupelo area, lots of trees being uprooted. We are watching some storms waning a little bit as they're moving out of Attala County right now and Lee County, but we are watching storms that are blossoming in northeastern Louisiana, and those are the ones that bear watching as we go through this evening. So just keep that in mind. We've had lots of reports so far today of hail from numerous counties, and we've had lots of reports of, and I think they just shrunk the tornado warning back just a little bit, it looks like.
Continuing for Lee and Attala County until 4:15. The severe thunderstorm capable of producing the tornado was located near Renfro, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour.
And it looks like they're going to confirm it based on radar information near Renfro, just north of Renfro. So let's go zoom in on that so we can tell the folks exactly where it is. They've tightened up the warning a little bit, so the warning is for a much more narrow area right now. And we're just going to show you exactly where it is here. There you go, very close to the community of Gray and Patterson. We'll put on the velocity scan here so you can see exactly what we're looking at. And there it is, potential tornado. In fact, they're going with confirmed tornado according to Doppler radar, moving northeastward right now. So if you live near East Macedonia or Patterson, of course near center, I should say, and anywhere along the Highway 19 area, please be very careful. This is moving northeastward. Okay, tree lifted into the air near the community of Renfro. About 1 mile north of Renfro is where we are looking at a confirmed tornado moving northeast now. It's picked up a little speed at 45 miles an hour. So 45 miles an hour. It is in a rural portion of Mississippi, a rural portion of Lee County at this point. Again, just north of the Renfro area. And let me take off the velocity scan so you can see a little bit more of this map and what we're talking about. And Renfro is just on the southern edge. There it is. Renfro on the southern edge on Highway 25. It's where Highway 25 bends a little bit to the east. And then north of there is where we are looking at this potential cell. A nasty one at that continues to move northeastward right now into sections of Attala County and extreme northeastern Lee counties. Tornado warning continuing for another 20 minutes at least for your area.
And the heaviest part of this storm that's containing the possible tornado will eventually pass off into southern Attala County, and that will not impact the areas farther south of Highway 25 in Lee County. We just want to let you know that if you're listening to us in Carthage, the strongest part of this storm well to your north, it will not impact you, and that's the good news. The bad news, this is showing good indication on radar of rotation, and that's the reason that we are zoomed on into that.
It's a clear TDS, just so you know. So
that's the reason we're most concerned about this storm right in through here. That's the best velocity signature, Dave, we've seen today.
Yeah, I mean that's the real deal. That's pretty much what you look for when you're looking for a tornado on radar. Showing up a pretty clean and clear depiction right there of a tornado along the Attala as well as Lee County border right now, north of Marydale, moving northeast. Heads up to you if you live right along Highway 19. This is coming toward you in a matter of moments. So this is a very dangerous situation. Again, this is the most visible depiction we've seen so far today of a tornado. I want to put the tornado tips up for you right now because it's so important for you folks that are watching us in northeastern Lee County and eastern Attala County. Get to the lowest floor of your home or wherever you're watching us currently. Stay away from windows. Find an interior room. Cover yourself from any potential flying debris. And if you're stuck outside during any of the severe weather today, just find shelter or a ditch as a last resort. And of course, yield to any emergency vehicles that are trying to get anywhere in this mess right now. Tornado watch in effect for all of central Mississippi until 9 o'clock this evening.
That's right, and that storm, Dave, we're watching these storms come out of Louisiana, but we have now another severe thunderstorm warning just east of Alexandria. I know that's out of our area, but just give you an indication of what's coming. And this storm in northern Lee County and southern Attala County, that's the one of the moment and really one of the better looking storms of the afternoon. The Weather Service reporting they have a debris ball, which is indicated on radar. You can pick up when the radar signature becomes bright enough or gives you enough information, you can determine that it's seeing debris in the air. And that's what the Weather Service is reporting, with this severe thunderstorm producing a likely tornado. And looking at that velocity where you see those bright reds, the outbound winds wrapped up in the green and the inbound winds, that's a tight couplet. That's a very strong indication of tornado. And we have every reason to believe that a tornado is likely on the ground, even though it has not been actually seen by human eyes. But likely damage will be reported within this in extreme northern Leake County, now coming into southern and southeast Atala County, center of Vowell. These areas right in through here along the Highway 49 and the Highway 19 corridor, just east of Gray, north of Highway 25, Marydale, center, Zama. This area along Mississippi Highway 19. That's the area we're most concerned about right now for the potential for a large damaging tornado, with a likely on the ground at this point, based on the signature that we have on radar.
And that's the thing. Doppler radar can show you a lot of things. It can show you hail, it can show you rain, and it can also show you things that are not rain or hail, and that would be, in this case, debris. And that could be structures, it could be pieces of building material, it could be trees, even dirt. So that's what we're getting right now, is we are getting debris. And the only way you get debris is you have something that is lifting it off the ground, and that's why we have high indication here, high confirmation that there's a tornado on the ground right now along the Leake and Atala County border, moving northeast. A dangerous situation. This looks to be a large and dangerous tornado centered very close right now to the community of Zama in eastern sections of Atala County, which is also very close to Highway 19. So we've been telling you all along, around Highway 19, you need to be very careful. You're watching continuous coverage of severe weather that continues to affect central Mississippi on WLBT and Fox 40. I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts, along with Michael Haynes. Been here pretty much all day. Michael's been here since this morning covering this weather. We are going to continue to stay with you as the severe weather unfolds across the area. We had an initial round of storms that moved across our area earlier, and it continues to affect portions of Atala and Leake counties until 4:15, a tornado warning in effect for your area. But the rest of our area, we're not out of the woods just yet. We have a tornado watch in effect until 9 o'clock this evening.
That's right, and more storms firing up back in Louisiana, heading in our direction. So we are not out of the clear by any means. In fact, it's going to be a long night, more than likely, for all of us.
And we have a lot of help here today. We just want to let you know that we've got our reporters in the field. We have our storm chaser, Vincent Webb, and actually Mississippi is getting a lot of tourists today, because it happens to have storm chasers from all over the United States converging on the Magnolia State after what happened this past weekend in Arkansas with the fatal tornado outbreak there. You may have heard about the Mayflower tornado. We are now seeing all of the focus shifting to Mississippi as we are getting the brunt of the action today. And we're going to continue to see thunderstorms blossoming into this evening as they move across central Mississippi.
That's right, and that's the problem here for the next few hours. The atmosphere is ripe along and south of I-20. Many areas that received storms today, you'll have more coming in, and many of us that didn't get any storms this afternoon, we will over the next few hours. Already a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in effect back in Louisiana, moving into an atmosphere that's very ripe. And by the way, those storm chasers are very valuable to us.